How can we figure out what we value the most in our lives? I asked myself the following question. I shared with you right under the intro. Welcome to Day One Journey, Episode 372. Chi-ching. Yeah! So what about you? Do you know what you value the most in your life? Do you know your values? Do you know what are your priorities in your life? Well, these are tough questions, very challenging questions. It's not just like asking, what do we want to eat for dinner? This is deep questions about life. And if you noticed, this is still the priorities series. And this is episode 230 something. And this is the series in which I'm sharing with you my journey towards understanding my priorities, my journey of understanding what I value the most in my life. What are my priorities? And I just shared with you my top 5 priorities in over 200 episodes. This is a tough question to ask. What do we value the most in our lives? What are our top 10 priorities in our lives? So how can we start? How can we start figuring out what we value the most in our lives? Well, in the last few years, I started asking myself a different question that really helped me to understand and realize what's most important to me in my life. And the question is, who do I want to become? Who do I want to be? What kind of person I want to see myself in 5, 10, 20 years? This question excites me. I like to think about all the possibilities, all the opportunities of the person I can become. It's like this excitement when I was a child and, people ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then you start thinking about all the possibilities. This is the same excitement because I can choose. I can choose the person I want to be. I can choose to start the journey of becoming whoever I want to be. And once I do that, once I start realizing what kind of person I want to be, it dictates what's important to me. Because let's say I want to be a powerful person with a strong character. So, if I will be a powerful person, probably that kind of person value power. Probably they value power. So, the person that I want to be, the person that I want to become, dictates what's important to me. And this is exactly the way that this specific question helps me to figure out what I value the most in my life. And then, as I was sharing in the last episode, understanding who I want to become, understanding the kind of person that I want to be, dictates what I do. It dictates what I do on a daily basis. It feeds into what I do. And what I do consistently every day, walking my journey, feeds back into who I am, who I want to become. And then again, it feeds to what I did, who I am. Feeds into what I do. And what I do feeds back into who I am. And this is the cycle that we mentioned in the last episode. This cycle that we all have in common. This cycle that we all share. But the most important thing that I wanted to share with you in this episode is, even though we all share this specific cycle, we can choose our cycle. We can choose the kind of person we want to be. So we can start the cycle. The person we want to be dictates what's important to us. So we choose what's important to us. And then it also dictates what we do on a regular basis. So we also choose that. We choose our cycle. Who we are, who we want to be, what we're doing, and what's important to us. We have the freedom to choose, which makes it, at least for me, so exciting, because I can be any person that I want. And I can choose my cycle. So what about you? Why don't you do it for yourself? Choose your cycle. Yes, back to you. Ask yourself. Start the cycle by asking yourself, what kind of person you want to be? Who do you want to become? Give yourself a few minutes today. Ask yourself this question. Who do you want to be? What kind of person you want to become? And start the cycle. And do it today. Yes, do it today. And of course, have an amazing day one. See you tomorrow.